Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, welcome you all. We are with the chapter image restoration. So after the knowledge of what exactly the digital image fundamentals are, we moved on to see the mathematical image transforms. Then the image enhancement we have seen into the spatial domain as well as in the frequency domain, and now we are with the image restoration. We started this particular chapter to see a model of image restoration degradation. The various noise models as like the Rayleigh, the Gaussian we have addressed here, and for the purpose of noise removal we have used the several types of the filtering. So the mean filtering, the order statistic filtering, the adaptive filtering, the band pass filtering, band reject filtering, notch filtering we have been addressing in this particular case of image restoration. So one more step to use inverse filtering for the purpose of image restoration we shall see here. So image filtering with the help of inverse mode is the very simplest approach to the image restoration there. So here we are going to take an estimate that can be represented capital F cap with the parameters into the frequency domain u comma v. So these are with respect to the transformation taken as we have gone through in the chapter number 3 for the original image, that is computed by dividing the transform of the degraded image, and here we represent g of u comma v by the degradation function according to the first topic. So here we have the representation of the equation f cap of u comma v is equal to g of u comma v divided by h of u comma v here. Now the divisions that need to be taken place are between the individual elements of these particular functions here. So here we have g of u comma v is equal to f of u comma v into h of u comma v added with n of u comma v, where we have f cap of u comma v computed as this ratio as we discussed here is equal to f of u comma v added with n of u comma v divided by h of u comma v. So as before knowledge we have for the noise models, the degradation model, the last term onto the right hand side accounts for the noise which is to be removed here. So in the frequency domain that has been represented n of u comma v. So the expression we detail here, the left hand side that has represented is having the estimate of the original image. Now the unknown noise just now I have talked about is represented in the last term, and here for the h of uv, the function we are having the use into is having the problem 0 or small values. So the solution for this is to limit the frequency around the origin here, because if you directly put the 0 it will give us the infinity here. So this tells us that even if we know the degradation function, we cannot recover the undegraded image exactly like the original, because the noise function n of u comma v is a random function and whose Fourier transform is not known to us. So if the degradation has 0 or very small values, then the ratio n of u comma v by h of u comma v could easily dominate the estimate. So one of the approach here is to get around to the 0 or the small value problem, and by limiting the filter frequencies of the values to the near of the origin we can have the solution here. Now we know that h of 0 comma 0 is equal to the average value of small h of x comma y, and that is usually the highest value of capital H of u comma v in the frequency domain. So thus by limiting the analysis of the frequencies to the near origin, we reduce the probability of encountering 0 values. So this is the example here where we have the original image shown onto the left top here, and by taking the values like small k is equal to 0 0025, we get the figure part B on its right hand side. For the value k is equal to 0.001, we obtain the figure part C here as the resultant image, and k is equal to 0.00025, we obtain the resultant image with the degradation for the part D here. So here the degradation function represented capital H of u comma v is equal to e to the power minus small k in the bracket u square plus v square, bracket is having the power 5 by 6. So from the previous topic we have taken this, that is the estimation of the degradation function. Now here, right from the figure B to D, we have shown the results of cutting of the values of this particular ratio g of u comma v by h of u comma v outside the radius, that is 40, 70 and 85 respectively. The cutoff was implemented by applying the ratio a Butterworth low pass function of the order 10 here. So now this is the figure giving us the full inverse filter for k is equal to 0.0025, whereas the cutoff outside 40 will be resulting into the part B of this figure. For the part C, we have the cutoff outside 70 utilized, and for part D, cutoff outside 85 we have utilized here. So the comparison onto the three values of the cutoff we can do here. So let us have a summary of these operations. The example that has discussed is very illustrative of the poor performance of the direct inverse filtering in general case. So the basic theme here is into the subsequent topics to be followed here for how to improve the direct inverse filtering here. So I hope the use of inverse filtering has initiated the filtering more complex operation to give potential results for image restoration, and by the next lecture we demonstrate a simple MATLAB program on this inverse filtering. So I hope you enjoy the knowledge of digital image processing. For more information and the details, you can subscribe to Ekeeda channel. Thank you.